Anyway, how about we get into the story of the day? This is the big story of the day, and I'm very passionate about it. Now, security agencies have launched a deeper investigation into the widespread failure of the biometric voter verification kits, which delayed voting in the last week's presidential and parliamentary election. So New Vision has learned about this, and they've learned that the CID, the ISO, which is also known as the Internal Security Organization, and other agencies have gone at the bottom of this matter, just as requested by the president. Because the president, while talking to the press in Rakitura, where he votes from, he also failed challenges when it came to verifying him. And this was a problem that was almost all over the country. Some places actually were able to use these kits, but in most places it did. And when you look at how much went into these kits, it's about 150 billion shillings that was used to procure, to make sure that these machines are used to verify people. One, the verification. This is the importance of these kits, and this is why the president is mad. I am mad as well, because it doesn't make sense to me how we sink 150 billion shillings into something and it just doesn't work. So here is what happens. Those kits are supposed to first of all verify that you are the person who is voting. So you can't say someone came and voted in another person's name.
Yeah.
If those kits are available, they must verify that you are the guy who is actually voting. And they use the register to verify further before you're given the ballot to go and vote. Now, in the instance where these machines failed, like they did anyway, it became difficult. Voting started late. And when it started late, it affected, because the Electoral Commission chairperson only gave an extension of 1 hour. Yet in some places, voting where voting was supposed to have started at 7 was starting at 11. So those are like 3 hours wasted. Yeah. And then the Electoral Commission only gave 1 hour, which is 5 p.m. Yeah, guys would walk away, of course, because they are not working. And this could, and this is now my observation, could have affected the turn-up, the voter turn-up, because only 52% of the people turned up to vote. It means that there are people who just said, man, Akasana can't do one.
Even today,
and I go.
Even just right now, when I was going to get something.
I don't think they're going to use that. But
even
they're voting today.
Even today, when I was going to get something today, but I was like, "Nee, they don't see you take it. Voting."
Because it's not a public holiday, so it's a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
However, some of the issues being raised, or points, or things that they are going to investigate, according to the New Vision here on page 6. Number one is that it's also possible that the people who were recruited were deployed in places where they're not supposed to be voting themselves. So it means that if the returning officer of Kampala, whose machine is actually in Kampala and he knows the logins here, is transferred to another place, say Wakiso, they don't have the logins for that area. It means they can't log in. So is there a problem in terms of who was deployed where? Is it also a problem that they failed to upload the register into the systems? It is possible that maybe the uploading was not complete, so the machine cannot recognize what is not there. I mean, cannot recognize any information because it's not there anyway. So some of the things that I've been reading here that they are going to look into is that there's also a possibility that maybe the EC didn't have the capacity, the ICT or the IT capacity to handle those machines. So there's a lot of issues that they're going to look at. But believe me, I want a head to roll. Like someone who dropped the ball, whatever happened, ISO, CID, president, honestly, a head must turn. You cannot procure something that at a huge, that's a lot of money. Hey, they asked for this money in parliament, they gave them the money, and you tell me you didn't use it? Come on. That's the big story of the day.